Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So it's Friday Freebie Day. This is number 226. It is really nice. It's a sort of holiday themed one because we have sort of like a lovely beach scene, and this is sort of like I did a kit, a mini kit for the Ko-fis for July, and it was called Summer Sunset, and I got the idea, so I thought we would do this for a Friday freebie one, which is lovely. So it's sort of like I've got little stamps on here of different places, and it is lovely, and it makes into like a little pocket and a little sort of like postcard to go on it, which I love. It's fabulous. So we have this one for the Friday freebies in the Facebook group, and I have the extra page, which is this one for my lovely Ko-fi one-off and monthly supporters. So this goes, I'm going to show you a quick flip of the monthly kit, for the monthly mini kit for the Ko-fis, and this goes with it. And I'm also thinking these would probably go with this as well. I'll show you how I made that one in a minute, but this is your Ko-fi one, so please pop over and print that off. So let's pop that to the side. So all my lovely monthly Ko-fi supporters will be getting these, and this is called Summer Sunset Postcards. Love them, absolutely love them. I think they are just beautiful. So we have 4 pages. So this is, I just adore this one. Look at that, that's just stunning, isn't it? Look at that. So we've got 4 pages like this, and then we have the 2 pages of them shrunk down. So if you are a monthly Ko-fi supporter, please pop over and print off your free kit for this month, for July. So I'm going to pop those to the side for a minute, and I'm going to just show you what I made. So look at this. This is lovely. You can see it's just like a little I don't know, it's a little pocket with a little pull out in it. Now I've made a hole in there. I've just cut out a little circle because I thought how lovely would that be to see the sunset through there. Now that's obviously optional. It depends, you know, how easy you can cut that out. And that comes out like that, and that says relax on one side and holiday. So obviously you can have relax on the front or holiday on the front, and then you can pop on the back. You can go wish we were here, wish we were here, wish you were here. So I think that is just lovely, isn't it? So I'm going to show you how I did it. I've already cut everything out. So this is our little folder. I've done it so it's sideways. Well, you can put it out that way if you want to, but I've done it as like a little side pocket, so it pulls out like that, so you can pop it in your journal. So be a fab one to add if you're doing a holiday journal, isn't it? And these are all the little pieces there. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to get this is my little scory one that I got from Journal Say, and I've used it a lot. So I'm just going to score down through here. I'm taking it on the outside one because then you can actually see, you can line them up properly and just go down through there. I love this little scoreboard. I normally use my cutter to score on, and it's got like this little knife that goes on there. I think it's just so good. So I'm just going to score those, fold those in like that. Now if you don't like the folding in bits, you can cut these off because it does make it a little bit bigger, so you can put all sorts of things in there. If you wanted it so it's a little bit more tightly closed, then cut these little bits off and just stick around the outside. Sometimes I do that because I find that some of them, you know, if you leave them on, they make the pockets too big. And things sort of like fall out, so sometimes I just cut them off. So instead of folding down that line, I folded these first, and then to make sure it's sort of squared up properly, I'm going to do that. Do you know what I mean? So we are right up against the edges, just in case you've cut it just a little bit wonky. So there we go. So that's all in like that. I'm going to ink it, as I like to ink everything. So I'm just going to go around the outside because that's just got a little white edge there. So let's just do that. I'm not going to stick it together yet because I want to do the hole. do the little hole in there. But again, like I said, you can have it like this. You don't have to. You can stick the rest of your little things on like that with the holiday things, and then you can just have your card so it goes in without sort of like seeing anything. Do you know what I mean? I mean, you can have this on the outside, but I do really like the little hole in there, and these are sort of like staggered on it, if you know what I mean. So hope you guys have had a lovely week. I've had a lovely week, nice busy week again. I'm trying to get all sorts of things done. We are trying to video Andy's video, because we are doing a journal. I'm doing a journal with Andy, but I want to get everything videoed and then put them out, because it's going to be probably maybe 3 or 4 videos, and I want to try and sort of like put them out all in one go, if you know what I mean. Well, one each day, so that get them all done before the holidays come. You know, I got my grandchildren and my daughter and my son coming, so I'm so excited. So yes, I'm trying to get things done, but I don't know, it's just days go so quickly, and by the time I've done certain things, you know, it's the days are gone. So, you know, trying to get a bit of organisation. It's not good. I think the weather is so beautiful at the moment that, you know, I want to be outside. I don't really want to be in my craft room. I want to make, obviously, because I like making. I like to make every day. But it's so lovely that I'm torn between doing my garden, sitting out in the sunshine with a nice glass of wine, or coming to my craft room. Decisions, and they are good ones, aren't they? Right, guys, so this is the front. Now again, obviously you can have whichever one you want on the front, but I've picked this one, and I've sort of like left this space. But again, you can just stick these little extra bits on if you don't want to cut the middle out. So let's see, I did have a little circle thing here just a minute ago, and it's just disappeared. What did I do with it? Right, I'm going to cut another one out. You can see I've cut one out here. Oh, there it is. I've seen it. I found it. Put it away safe. So this is what I've cut out. I've cut it from my, it's 1 3/4 inches. And what I've done, this doesn't fit on there, so it wouldn't be in the middle. So I'm not going to do that. You might be able to cut it out. You might have something, one of your cutters or something, die cutting machines, you might be able to do that. But if you don't, draw around something and cut, you know, a little circle, or put, you know, you put your glue on there, pop that on there, and I'm not drawing around it, I'm going to score around it. So because I don't want to see pencil marks on here, and if I do it from the other side, I'm not sure whether I'm going to get it in the right place. So I'm just taking my little score tool like that, pop that in there, and I'm going to score around. I should have probably just done it on, opened this up really, because I'm going to end up scoring the other side as well. But just go around that, score around it, so you've got a nice line like that. So I probably should have done it like that. Actually, it hasn't scored it through because I didn't press that hard. So I don't know whether you can see it. You probably can't see that. But I've got a little circle in there. I'm going to take my cutting mat. I'm going to take a knife, and I'm just going to do a little cross in there, so it will be easier for me to cut it out. Put that over there. Take my little Fiskars scissors, and I'm just going to cut this. I'm going to cut a little bit this off so it's easier. Like that. It's just cut. I can't cut that way. I've got to go this way. There we go. Just so we got a circle. So then I'm just going to snip to the edge and just cut round. Now, because I've stuck things around here. You can stick things around it. Don't worry too much if you're not cutting a perfect circle, because you can sort of ink it up and hide your wiggly bits in there. So just cut round gently. These little scissors are good. I normally like using quite big scissors, but this way you want to use sort of smaller ones. I think I like these Fiskars scissors because they don't have holes in to put your fingers. These are sort of like the bendy ones. They've got little spring in them that spring out. That's why I like these. Because if I cut with little scissors, it hurts my fingers, putting it through the little holes. There we go. Not the perfect circle, but like we said, it doesn't matter. I'm going to just ink around that a little bit, just to give it a darker edge in there. Oops. Like that. I do like this summer sunset little ones. They are just beautiful. There we are. Super. There we go. Nice little circle. And then the other thing you can probably do is put something behind that as well, couldn't you? If you wanted to take that, if you wanted that scene, you could print this off twice and put that behind. I do like that. I think that looks lovely. Right, now we can start gluing it together. So I'm going to use my tacky glue. Look at that great lump of glue stuck on there. Let's take that off. We don't need that. Let's just pop a little bit of glue on here. I am finding this glue bottle so much easier to use now. Now I remember to put it up the right way, like that. There's no waiting for your glue to go to this end, to the tip. Okay, push that down. Where's my little tool gone? Did I put it away? There it is. There we go. Oh, got little bits of cotton everywhere. I've always got bits of cotton hanging around. Right, that's all nice and flat. Look at that. Fabulous. Right. Now the next thing, before I decorate that, I'm just going to pop this on. So this is just a little tab to pull it inside, in and out. So I've got relax on that side. So I think on that one, I'm going to have holiday on this one. So I'm going to stick that there. So let's just a little bit more glue. Like that. You might already have some sort of like little stamps or something you can stamp on. You could probably stamp on the back of the inside. So when you take it out, you can see it, or stamp on there, or add some more stamps to that. So I'm just going to put that on there. Like that. I've sort of lined it up with the edge. Well, sort of. Let's press that out of the way. There we go. So we have holiday. Oh, that's not very straight at all. Never mind. We've got relax on one side and holiday on there. Because that's what you want to do when you're on holiday, isn't it? You need to relax. Oops. And pop that in. Look at that. Oh, how lovely. I do like it. So let's pop that to the side. What should we have? I don't want to do it the same as this one, do I? So what should we have? We will have this little round one. I think I will pop the little round one there. Or should we have that? No, I'm going to pop it that side. Let's pop a little bit of glue on there. How do we want it? Just a little bit here. Oops. Stick that on there. And then I think I'll have the Australia one. I think I'll pop that there. Like that, I think. We shall do that. What did they say? They like that. So we want a little bit of glue down here. Stick that on top. And we will have arrivals. We'll have arrivals on the front because and departures on the back. Stick a little bit of glue on there. Now again, you can pop these on little bits of like foam tape, and they will just sort of like lift up a little bit, won't they? So it'll give a little bit of dimension to it. Oh, look at that, it's fabulous, fabulous. And then we will have Mexico and departures on here. Where did I put departures? At the top, so let's pop it at the bottom. And again, you don't have to make this, you can use all these little bits in your journals. This is just an idea for you. How you use them is completely up to you, but I do love them, and I would love to see more of you post in the Facebook group your makes. I really would, because we got thousands of people in there, thousands of people, and I would love to see lots more of you show your makes in there. Your Friday freebie makes. I would love to see them. I'm sure everybody else would. Everybody's so lovely in there. So don't be afraid to show your work, because all of you are so good. So there we go, guys. Look at that. Fabulous. Oh, isn't that just lovely? I think that is really nice. Now, if you are one of the Ko-fi supporters, where's that little page gone? That's the Friday freebie. Did I put it at the bottom? This one, look, you could cut out a little cocktail and put that beside it, couldn't you? That would look really nice. Or an ice cream. I quite like the thought of a cocktail on there. That would look really nice, wouldn't it? So guys, that was a nice, quick, simple one for today. So I have two, one with relax and one with holiday. I think they are absolutely fab. They are really good. Oh, I forgot to say, completely forgot to say, we have a 40% discount in the shop, in our Etsy shop for, it is July, the 4th of July today. So all of you celebrating the 4th of July in America, we have a 40% sale off in our Etsy shop. So please do a pop over and have a look. Take a look. If there's something you've been after for a while, now is the time to go and pick it up. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Do pop over to the Facebook group. This is your lovely printable. That's in there. That will be there to print off. Pop over to Ko-fi and print this off. This is for our one-off and monthly members, and also for our monthly supporters. This is your little mini kit for the month. We give you a little mini kit every month, and lots of extra pages in there, so do pop over. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a fantastic rest of the day. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, bye-bye.